Hello, welcome back. How we doing? Good evening. Kind of tired. Good start, right? Nice low energy, but we'll get in there. I'm trying something new. Well, kinda. So because the connection keeps being a shit, I'm recording locally for the first time, rather than just exporting a VOD. See how that goes, maybe. That shouldn't fuck up, at least. So, I don't know, it doesn't really solve the connection issue, but there's not a lot I can do on my end to solve that. So we're trucking? And I believe we're jumping straight in with main story stuff. Headphones up. Prepare for the 19th. Sent the calling card, which we've done right.
Okay.
Do what you need to before it's too late.
I see.
Infiltration tools. Make 24. Holy shit. Well, then we don't even need the perma pick because we can just not worry about it for a very, very long time. Bonus 6. Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
That's lucky. Stop shit posting, lol.
the day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this. Also, this tune, because it's so sparsely used, it's only the final attack on each palace. And it's a killer bot. I don't know, I'm just chilling for a minute. Let's go.
It's showtime.
I've got my team. We got my team. Do we want to take Ryuji? Any personas I want? I think we're good, right? We've got options. Yeah, we're covered. We're covered. Okay.
I should write something.
Not really necessary, but screw it. Battle Arena or Darkness Goal? That's the final one. But I don't think it's right.
Let's go.
No.
Yes! Let's go.
Yeah? No. But maybe this leads there. Screw it.
Feel it.
Give me that silk yarn. This is like the longest way.
I can feel it.
This is silly. Ring.
Yes!
I could just... There is next to a elevator there, high limit floor.
Let's go.
Other side. Members floor. This end right. No, 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 no. Oh my god, how am I this lost? High limit. Sadness. Palace is a mystery. Gotta cross that bridge. Which is up here. There we go.
Whoa!
No treasure. Seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Voices, please. Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Yeah.
Focus.
No shiny, no shiny. Zero shiny.
Do you have a moment?
This elevator will most likely take us to Sai's location. Are you ready? Of course.
Yes!
Protect you no matter what it takes. Wait, I did get all three of the seeds right. I'm going to assume.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
Might have to play along.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
High alert.
May the best player win!
And onto another banger. Love to hear it.
All right, let's do it.
Persona!
Do we even imagine one of these might work? Let's get you. Not gonna work though. So you'll buff. That's better than nothing.
Persona.
That's good though. Some evasion would be nice too.
Persona.
Cross off Sai. And then she can one-shot kill.
May the best player win!
Big time.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives.
Be cautious of the penalty it says at the top right.
Here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way
Right,
we're
yeah.
gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
So this is gonna cost HP if I hit her, right?
Ah, so you've broken the rules.
Gotta trigger
In
it.
that case, it's time you be penalized. Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you alright?
Ooh.
What? This is the penalty?
Onto
Those
1
who
HP,
don't follow
huh?
rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Joker, you're so slow. Watch out.
This is
How
fine.
about this?
Full heal.
I'll use my persona.
What's the odds? That won't be right, will it? Let's cross it off.
This is your
Oh shit, penalty. Right.
Queen's in danger.
I forgot
Queen's in
immediately
trouble.
again.
Looks bad. Here. Thank you.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
We just have to wait
Now,
and shit.
The time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Right. Predict. Various bonuses applied to the enemies or allies depending on outcome. Greater bonuses for more difficult choices. Consider the flow.
How will you bet?
How should I bet? Risky high return. Which pockets? I don't think it really matters.
decision. Then let's see the results.
Yep.
Queen's in danger! We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Mostly, I
Let's
guess.
catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We need a sniper. Okay.
We cannot allow this cheating to continue.
This cannot continue.
I'm ready whenever. As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
You want me to do it?
I'm ready whenever.
Oh, you got a grenade launcher.
I'm going.
You get over there.
May the best player win.
Good. We haven't done these shenanigans for a little bit. Sending somebody
the
off.
displayed on the monitor changed. That must
Get
mean
money.
the game changes every time.
I don't want to lose money. Cautious of the penalty. We can't attack right now, I don't think. Cover yourself.
Persona! This one. I appreciate it.
Heals.
Persona!
I don't know if we can even do anything right now.
The sniper is in their designated spot.
That's the
All
sniper.
that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Now we bet high again. We'll choose them ones.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Nailed it.
What?
Joker!
Good shit. Hi.
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Time for real form. Badass. Might be called boss design.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No
I
one in
am
this
the
world
law.
deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Normal, huh?
Wait!
All the element symbols? Is this new?
This!
I don't remember this.
She's way
I mean,
more
doesn't
powerful
necessarily
than
mean
before.
it's new.
Don't underestimate her.
Leviathan.
Persona.
Let's try some shit.
Ravish them!
Persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
We haven't even tried fire yet.
Go! Persona!
You know what? Re-up that. I think we need that. We'll save the gun, although we could go the force knockdown. Don't know if that'll even work on this boss. I guess only Joker can do it anyway.
Allow me.
What's your weakness gonna be? Or is it what you're gonna use? Nuke? I'm on board.
Justice has revealed to me. I must purge all evil at an atomic
Oh, it's what you're gonna
level.
attack with. Oh shit.
Die on my blade.
Yeah.
He's gonna go
Yeah.
nuclear.
Persona!
Get ready.
Hold on.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
It's time.
Wait,
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
not that. Does that mean it's gonna be Psy?
Yomi Picaro! You're mine.
Random shot in the dark. Resist that. Okay.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona.
You're not weakened yet. We'll sort that.
Persona. The opponent is strong.
Yep.
Don't do anything
Give it a shot.
reckless.
Yeah. Predictable. Block though.
Sorry for the trouble. For that little persona.
Does that mean you're weak to this? You targeted her? No, but good damage.
Are you okay?
I'm kind of alright with that. I'll be honest. Let's just keep confirming. Just in case. Sleep.
This one.
Try it. Nope. Okay.
Persona. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry for the trouble. For that little strong and impervious to nuclear attacks.
Curse wind. Gun. Use this gun.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Speed up.
Honestly, this phase isn't that worrying. That's nice, though.
Persona! That's not
Strong
right.
and impervious to nuclear attacks. We've got good moves, but maybe we should check for weaknesses first.
I was checking for
Strong and
weaknesses.
impervious to nuclear attacks.
Psy was not something it's
and
strong
impervious
against,
to
at least.
nuclear
I
attacks.
guess. I don't know.
Hail Rider! You're mine.
Nope, it didn't curse. You know what? Cross it off.
Like this. Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks.
Gonna take a wild guess and say that ain't gonna do it. Yup.
Sorry for the trouble. For that little slip. Persona.
So is this all in on Psy for a while, I guess? Good dodge.
Let's go.
Yeah, I guess.
Minon Sheet!
Revolution. Could put that on her as well, because it gives her an absorb. Feel pretty good about that.
Persona.
Especially as he seems to be only targeting her.
Take this.
That was alright.
Persona.
Not good.
Let's go.
More of that in case. Slow animation. It's alright though.
Persona.
Getting good damage.
Little punks.
What we're swapping to? Ice. Is there anything that would take down Anne?
Strong and impervious to nuclear attack.
Persona!
Let's do it. Could do with a better side than that, but
Let's do this.
just no, not even worth.
Persona. How's this?
Right, yeah, nuclear. Dumbass.
How's this?
Never learn. It's gonna be ice, isn't it? Just target Anne. There we go.
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with an icy heart.
Because I don't think Makoto has a weakness, and I don't. MC doesn't, so...
She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful. It's strong. It has a significant resistance.
Fire now, yeah.
All right.
Well, we have good fire attacks, so feel pretty good about that.
Start the counterattack. Eat this.
Eat it. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's strong. It has a
So
significant
the only thing you
resistance.
repel now is ice, which means
Feel my rage. Come. This is a part of me.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Take this!
that was some damage, I guess, yeah. Rude. How dare you?
Persona. Go.
That's pretty good too, though.
Persona.
Better off doing that? Probably.
I'm very grateful. Thanks. Persona. Shall we?
Right. I don't think we're going to get the crit, though.
Clean.
Good dodge.
Persona!
Cost 34, but fuck it.
It's strong.
Yeah, it's just good damage right now. Can't argue with the numbers. Do that. Just keep going, I guess.
Die, die, die!
That damage is really ass. Oh, hi. Also fine. Haru can feed him SP actually. If he needs it, we don't need it actually, do we? No, we're good, we're good.
Persona.
All in.
More way. Persona. Behold.
I just need to win.
Think we're one move away.
I can win. That's all that matters.
Fortunately,
Die, die, die! Psycho brat!
good damage, don't get me wrong. Die, die, die. Oh, you're stuck on the magic pixel. Got it. Yeah, alright.
Much obliged. Thank you.
Yeah, let me, okay. The axe is mightier than the persona. It's just proven. Can't beat a good old battle axe.
Oh, look! A new move!
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
sorry?
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Back to your real work now.
Yes. And you all shall end this Phantom Thieves business. That was part of the promise after all. Don't forget.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right? I am. Let's go. Huh?
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Yo,
No, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Of course.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Hell yeah, he
Even
is,
more
Steve.
coming.
What up?
This truly is
Welcome
a
in.
painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Hey.
There's someone here. Hey, up there! He's here. Move in immediately.
Well,
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the
Familiar,
briefcase
yeah.
on our end.
no,
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
when did we all get radios anyway?
Showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice as always, Joker. I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Look at them flips. Oh, it's amazing, right?
Just run! Get out of there!
Music's so good.
Okay, the enemy's focus is on him.
Everyone remember where we're meeting up? Nope.
Stop right there!
Except we won't be using the same persona this time.
Take him down, Joker!
Oh no! Terrifying. I is scared. I can't remember his weakness though, so. Oh, also I guess am I out of SP?
I am Arsene.
Hey Arsene.
Another you that exists within. We meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Thanks for the tip.
Pairing power levels. No threat. It's time. Get him, Joker!
How is... Oh, we're fully... Okay, you know what then? Fuck it.
The opponent is
Firekeeper.
Don't do anything reckless.
Hold on, rethinking that.
You're mine.
Solid bet, although we can't all out anyway. Only one of us. It's fine. And I thought we were going to have a cuddle party.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Good. You defeated them with ease.
More of them? Be careful!
Shut up and I can move then. Oh, hi. Styling. I probably should have gone back to default outfit.
Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Hang on, I'll fix that. At least for this little
Should
bit.
be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec.
What do you
I'm
think?
getting a weird reading heading your way.
You're a
Come
weird
on,
reading.
Run!
I'm trying to run. Ow.
No problems on mine. Where'd they go? Scum.
Scum.
Where are you?
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Did we get dialogue for that at the start? I can't remember.
What?
We gotta do tutorial again. I'd yes. I'd sneak. I know. Yep, searching. He runs. Make a run. Thank you. Could have done it without you. There's a lot of them, Futaba. Security level might rise if we're too slow. Yeah, I mean, it's already 100, right? Yeah, zip zap. Do you like the new whip? Home straight. Except.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many.
Lies.
Huh? Joker, that
Totally
weird reading
kid.
from earlier is closing in on you too.
hell yeah.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Hi. That was a nice animation with the shotty there.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today.
Hell yeah.
Let's do this, Senpai!
Happily.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
You know it.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Persona!
Nuke, light.
Persona!
Have I got both somewhere? I might not have nuke. Oh, I do. Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't it.
No, Sutton's. I'm getting really cag-handed today. There we are.
Go down.
It's what we wanted. We've got items. Now's a good time. I forget what skills she has. Do we know? Have I ever seen them? I can't remember. Right, nuke. Meep.
Using it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's fine. My bad. She had it. Oh, I do love this though. I've definitely seen that before.
I think that's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
There was a thing with ribbons,
Bad news.
Futaba.
Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Uh-huh.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
Some would call what you just did interference,
However,
but that's
please
okay.
don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
Goodbye, waifu. Alright, back on
All right.
regular track. Stairs. Got to press forward for a little bit. That's going to be the last time I touch that stick for a while, I think.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Remarkably athletic, this high schooler.
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him!
Also, stained glass kind of thick. That's alright.
Still struggling.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid.
Truly ridiculous number of
You have
officers.
your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
No, gasp.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Yeah, he stuck the landing though. That's what matters. P5, by the way. That plate. Saving is highly suggested. The story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save? Sure. P-break anyone? No? We good? Okay.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
Free drugs? Whoa. Like, what even did they inject him with?
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Fuck you, pig.
Hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works.
Wait, weapons? A
Think
dagger?
All those crimes were led by a punk
Plastic
like this.
gun?
And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Yeah, right.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We
Oh,
are
yeah.
going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Don't do it, kid. Mickey Mouse it. Damn.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor signed Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Shame to be an inconvenience, huh?
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Wow.
Prosecutor,
way to be
I
Mr.
forgot to mention
Negative.
something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Getting all Death Note levels of afraid of Joker here. Yoshikage Joker.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Oh yeah?
The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see.
I see.
So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion,
100 hours of
though.
time.
Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
Did I?
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki.
Takamaki.
Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
I forget how I'm meant to answer at this point, but I guess that's why we have the save. I know I cocked it up on my first time, but I think now we're meant to come clean to her. Am I really making the right choice? Was that wrong?
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
I kind of want to do that and back out again though. But now I'm worried it's not going to let me.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi.
Sketchy Akechi.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
Goes against justice, I guess.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Guilty Gear boss? No? Okay. Sticking to the right path. Let's be anime obtuse.
Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you?
How could
You're
you?
right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
Drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. Feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Good old pancake boy.
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right. If I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Right. Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder. Who could have possibly sold us out?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Wow, Morph, the disrespect. Alright.
Okay then.
Me sus? Never.
Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong?
Although I do have a very good poker
Might
face.
you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
Positive music. It's the phone, right? Or is it the confiscated item? Isn't the confiscated item the phone? Watch that right there. Are they all the same thing? They're all the same thing, aren't they? The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important
Interesting
about
case.
this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Not the data.
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him.
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit. Yeah.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Keep it up. You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Sneaky things.
But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I feel as if Sai finally understands me. Ding ding.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
Yeah,
Thou
I've
hast
played
awakened
base
the
Persona
ultimate
5
secret of judgment,
before,
granting thee
and I got it wrong
infinite
first
power.
time, redid it. It's been a long time since I played that. Still good. True justice. Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth.
All right. All right.
Which gives us Satan, obviously. Yeah, I was kind of trolled on that one. But, I couldn't remember where the twist is.
I'll be going now.
Because, well,
What good will this do, though?
this whole bit, I struggle to remember because it comes so far out of left field.
Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course.
I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
Huh.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God.
Gasp.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
It's not as good as the twist in 4.
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
I really wasn't sure on my first playthrough. Partly because I didn't get that confidant high enough.
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Part of my guesswork
Not
was based on
personally.
voice actor.
I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Subtle evil face. I remember he's still a high school kid. It's kinda wild.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Why would the guard
I owe
have
you
a
for all
suppressed
of this.
pistol?
Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be
Yeah.
completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
I guess we done fucked up.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
It really is out of character to slip up there.
Teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly,
Kill the cat first.
they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God.
I mean, yeah, duh. You know too much.
Shit.
Yeah, we've heard the name Shido now many times.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So matter-of-factly...
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Got away lightly, that lad.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
Considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Is this the only time we see his school? It is, isn't it?
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world.
What a shitbag.
So you've been coming home late.
Punch him, Harry.
That's what I've heard.
Punch.
I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me.
Oopsie.
We got
him. What? Would you look at that?
It would seem as though you have been killed.
I forgot.
But why were you
That's
killed?
how he starts.
Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
Wait, did I fuck up?
Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
I can't. So, if you've seen the bad end, which I guess spoiler for anyone, this is the good end or good path. But if you've seen the bad end that happens there, it leads you on for a while. It's like what, a good 5-10 minutes before you realise you fucked up. In fact, is it that point?
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way
Pancakes.
he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Yup.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping it secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
What's she planning?
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
And then remember when? Oh no, not yet.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
That's right. Let's take a second look at that scene. Da, da, da. Looking cool, Joker. No? The one time you need to say it, Mona? Alright. Still got 3%. It's not the worst. Also, morons jumping on the Akechi bandwagon, like... Gotta make going to school and stuff real awkward being dead, though. So that's a shame. We'll never know his motivation. Well... Being dead's tiring. Yeah, consciousness fading away. Maybe it's nap time.
Are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
I got a really nasty paper cut on my thingy tip yesterday. It's really annoying. It's not so much the pain, just the annoyance, because the amount of times you use the fingertip on your index finger, on your dominant hand.
Are you listening?
Constant. Every shoulder button. Stop touching shoulder buttons. I am.
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, It's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
Like a tank?
So, this really was just
No.
a setup to shift the blame onto
No
us.
tank, okay.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere.
You heard
The
it from
grand
her.
mastermind
He's a
behind this
tool.
all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect
agree.
inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Shrewd reasoning.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
She's so
You gotta be
smart.
kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close,
I
everyone.
heard that line a lot.
I have a plan for how we can carry this operation
Our only
out.
option. It's very anime.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Yeah, we didn't die.
You big bastard.
Still like 30 odd hours left. Be pretty weird if we did. Ghostly.
You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Joker face.
How'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec.
What?
Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
How long do we reckon left before I can
So you guys were
move?
going up against someone else.
Half an hour?
It was Goro Akechi.
Full hour?
You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Sketchy Akechi.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit.
Not even
In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Be grateful you can't hear him.
Apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out
Makes
something was
Mona a
up.
cognitive being.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival,
Oh.
he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Pancakes.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
No one gonna copy that for the two adults in the room, okay? We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
Oh wowie, let me look.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even
new
that ace
phone.
detective
I thought we cut to
could
that
never
scene,
have
no?
imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
And tied up with a nice little bow.
You will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
I see, said the blind man. Poor Sojiro,
We
just so
baited
confused.
Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
I'll be stuck on the
Can you
talking cat
elaborate
part
on
for
that
a
in
while,
more detail?
personally.
What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, We required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah. It's good we have her heading up our operations.
Yeah.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis.
Looking
the
the
reason
opposite
I
direction.
joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand.
Twisty-turny,
And merely
twisty-turny.
acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made
Except,
sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
yeah. Use the laptop to remotely access the metaverse. But let's not go into details because they'll be complicated and hard work to explain. It's fine.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
There was no time.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes.
Bingo.
Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
Yeah, a little of both.
This is stunning.
That was still an impressive demon.
All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did.
Hey, we got out of exams winning.
The use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal.
Oh.
If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
Real tough.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Huzzah.
You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
Yeah, a little bit dense.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for
How
me.
does he keep it open? He must have stashes somewhere.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Right. I need to pee real quick, so I will wait my leg up and I'll be right back. And we'll continue on with story time. It does say take your time after all. Okay. We don't need the summary. I think we're good. Akira Kurosu.
That sounds familiar.
Oh.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
Doesn't even recognize it.
Nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
18th of December.
Elections, huh?
Week before Christmas.
Don't matter to us.
We have time
It's
for an
not like
election.
we can vote in him yet anyways.
But I guess it's
Why don't we resume
probably...
our conversation?
No, it can't be as big a thing in Japan. Probably still pretty...
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally
Pretty
take
highly
it to
advertised,
Akechi and the
though.
bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
And we bumped into him at the elevator.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Been there all the...
Nothing material. However,
Well,
there are
wow.
various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this.
There
just
we go.
based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Bit of Sojourner history time.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to
Little
happen to this country
baby
if
Shido
becomes
shouting
Prime
it with his
Minister? What about the world?
hands in little piss of rage.
The issue is simpler
I'm
than
gonna be
that.
Prime Minister
This is
one
nothing
day.
more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
Good guess.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
The diet.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
You have to, but what about Ketchy?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
Good cover.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
And then get himself targeted again.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as
We
getting captured and appearing to be
usually-
killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
There we go.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival.
It's absolutely one of those sequences that goes on way too long. Again, Persona's biggest flaw is its
It would
pacing.
stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned.
Mwahahaha.
Time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
And then Pinky will take over the
You're
world.
creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Yeah, we'll sacrifice Shido, and then, for the sake of catkind, Mona needs to go. Life's gonna get busy.
Well then.
Except you're all in here. How am I gonna go to sleep when you're all stood here watching me? Don't worry.
Sorry.
Payback time, make him regret underestimating us.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
It was quite tenuous.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the
Many
Metaverse
points of
nav.
failure.
It's a mysterious app after all.
Decent chance of ending up with Joker dead, as proven by the alternate ending.
But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Alright, do we sleep?
I'm gonna head back then.
Let's sleep.
Guess he won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Oh no.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Hells yeah.
Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Thankies, I guess. Why? Do we need help? Akechi's a god. Oh, yeah, Akechi. Oh, I just realised Selfie Girl's not here. Oh, no, never mind. She popped in. She'll get that selfie one day. And that girl will find the route on the map. Eventually.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
That's our standing
He's the
spot.
only
How dare
reliable
you?
politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during a homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive? The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused, but as long as you're safe, Don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Yeah, politicians create problems. Don't solve them. At least the current modern breed. Is it true the leader of the thieves died? How could they let him commit suicide in jail? That never happens. Epstein. Just magically died on his own. No help at all. Break's been over, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Receive word from my family, he'll be absent for a bit. What do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. No problems here. Ooh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site's a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey.
Try not to draw attention. Eat your curry. Chill. No customer's going to be in here anyway. It's always dead.
Okay.
Try and think of the keyword. Beep, 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 beep. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like, that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Akira to join, but... will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I could throw off anyone who trails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have him join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
We'll wear a hoodie. The foolproof film game media disguise. There we go.
You going out?
Foolproof. That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Yes, boss.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Right, wouldn't they just? Look how brightly colored they are.
It's no good.
Ryuji, Ann, Haru,
I thought we would have gained
Futaba.
entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Ah, the Dark Shadow.
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
Oh yeah, big old blondie Anne. No chance. Big old sore thumb.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
Yeah, imagine.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Beep beep. I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Say the thing, Shido.
Ugh.
No? Okay. People fall for that political bravado. The showmanship, the charisma. Oh, the poster. Also, I just realized.
Oh yeah.
Room decoration. We got that from Harry. Kamade can rake in good luck for businesses. Note the teddy on it.
Hey, hey!
Give it up, Morgana. Look at the shelf. We don't get to look closer, but yeah, that's Teddy up there. I think I know the answer, but...
Hey!
Keep that hood up. Can't even go downstairs without the hood. Let's check it. Tanaka's Shady Commodities. I think we're good. Do I want to do some workout? Yeah, we're not going to get that crown. Do we want to make tools?
What do you want to do? Okay.
Yeah.
Get up to 10 of everything.
Yeah.
Don't know if you caught how many lockpicks we have now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Six more.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh good, more proficiency. We did really need that.
Well then.
Oh my god, it's the same selfie group. It is, isn't it? I just noticed. Have they always been on this background? I bet they were. Over by the doors on the right. I swear that's the same group from a different angle. I mean, why wouldn't they reuse it? But still. She gets around. Haven't seen a selfie stick in a good while. Did they fall out of fashion again? They were very
Last
silly.
one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Shoot the TV.
Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Imagine that being a
Akechi
thing.
Aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Remember? The same voice.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
I'm getting Yakuza 7 vibes as well.
Ryuji
Which
ran off
obviously
toward the
this came
station.
first,
This
but
way.
it's
Hurry.
funny.
By the way,
Probably
did something happen?
ambushing-
It didn't seem well a moment ago.
Ambushing somebody's party bus.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
Sail in.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
You're gonna have to fight a lot of Americans for that one. Oops.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
The title of greatest country in the world. I think Americans would have a lot to say about it.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
You're gonna be right there, Joker.
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
We already floored you once. What a chump.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
Well, it's been over an hour.
Fate brought you two back together.
I don't count that little run through the alley. It's hardly control. But yeah. Did what, half an hour of fight at the start? 2 hours of solid dialogue. Which the dialogue's nice, but it could just do with being broken up more. It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Let's expose ourselves
Stewing
more,
over
like
it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
already cutting it real close. Risky business. Guy behind it all turned out to be your arch enemy. What are the odds? Stand out in these clothes, wear your uniform when you go. We don't. Do I? No, we're not. We're just going to work out. I think we have some protein stuff. Doesn't give us much, but it's something.
Yes.
Let's take the moist protein. Don't know if it's just tiered or they do specific things. Probably generic.
Okay.
Three pull-ups, more than enough.
Nice going.
We get like 5 HP. It really is nothing.
Alright.
Okay, an extra 2.
Well then.
Big fucking whoop. I should have got more protein at least though, before this section. That's one hell of a hunch, guys. That's no good for your back. Get a bit of posture. Guess we're staying at 3% for a bit. It is quite funny having these sections be somebody else in the exact same spot. Same guy on his Vita. Never stops. Nah, I think it is a PSP. No, PSP's chunkier, it is a Vita. Anyway, not that it really matters. It's clearly a PlayStation handheld though. Well, actually, I don't know. I guess there may be other Japanese-only handheld stuff I don't know about. I don't think so. I really should get more games for the Vita. Start taking it to work too. Beep beep. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Oh, excuse me. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Alright, kid. Good to know. Can't come visit you though, sadly. Oh. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? Nah, I'm fine. So you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. Taking off tonight, right? Sure are. Such a risk taker. Make sure nobody notices. Yes, boss. Have to get that keyword.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Steer?
Is it a ship? Bingo.
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
Totally
I'll check it
normal.
out.
Nothing to see.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit.
Honestly, how did they not notice that right away?
Ass. It's completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
Sorry.
No? I think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait, am I out of time to level up confidence now? I thought I had more time. Doesn't see us as a threat. Our clothes aren't changing. Should have been disguised too. But seeing someone in disguise would have been more conspicuous. So let's just get the treasure.
I should write something.
Some other time. Tomorrow. We'll save up today. That's going to be a good place to call it. Yeah. I don't know. I thought we had more time to level up. We might. Not as much as I was hoping for, maybe. We shall see. What we get is what we get at this point. There's obviously no way I'm going back at 111 hours in to redo stuff. But, yeah. Hopefully we get at least a few more, anyway. Annoyingly, having done the local recording today, it looks like the connection stays stable for a change. So, oh well. Is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. That's going to do us for today. Thanks for hanging, folks. It's been fun. We shall jump in Shido's palace. Have a little merry adventure, see what's kicking in there. Until then, have a good one, folks. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.